Jojo Siwa has been considered a serious influencer for years. Children of all ages have loved her for years, but now that she has come out, she is considered even more iconic. People have been throwing around the words gay icon for a while now. How does she feel about it? We found out in an interview with Laverne Cox. We will check out what went down and so much more next. Let's go. So first up, where did it all happen? Laverne Cox, who herself is a LGBTQ+ icon, was working the red carpet. And it was a bit of a crazy pop culture moment when the two of them came together to discuss things. It was two icons that could chat about the things that are close to each of their own hearts. The moment was pretty iconic in itself, and that would go down in history. It was the People's Choice Awards, and JoJo has proven that she has a special spot in many people's hearts. Her brand wouldn't have survived for as long as it has if there weren't loads of people that adored her. But there were those that felt like she was taking a massive risk by coming out. Still, the risk has seemed to pay off since Jojo Siwa has become more popular and even more famous than she has ever been. And that is why it was such an interesting interview. Cox called herself a super fan of Siwa, and a lot of the questions she asked were really what the fans wanted to know too. Next, on joining Dancing with the Stars. One of the biggest things that Cox and Siwa spoke about in their conversation was about JoJo's groundbreaking appearance in Dancing with the Stars. It was pretty incredible. It wasn't a major leap when Dancing with the Stars made the call to ask Jojo Siwa to join her season of the show. She obviously came into the spotlight thanks to dancing in the first place, and her dancing videos are still some of her most popular videos ever. She's kind of known for her fun-filled dancing videos, so going on a dancing show wouldn't be completely strange for the teen star. She was completely down to do the show, but she was a little nervous. She felt like it was going to be slightly weird to dance with a strange guy, but she was still willing to do it. But then came the biggest news. They were pitching to have JoJo dance with another woman. It would be a same-sex couple that would compete for the famed trophy. She jumped at the opportunity, and the two of them danced up a storm. Spoiler alert, they came in second, and it was pretty glorious to watch them dance, and they did incredibly well. Siwa and her partner made many people proud. So why was it so remarkable? Besides the fact that they did so well, there was the fact that it was handled like it was a common occurrence for a same-sex couple to compete on the show. Instead of just focusing on how groundbreaking it was, most reports on the couple only focused on Siwa's talent and dedication to the show. They reported on her technique and how vibrant she looked through it all. Even if there were obviously a lot of comments on both of them being women, the focus was on their technique. And only a few decades ago, there were still laws against two women or two men dancing together in public. Now there was a same-sex couple who danced together on a national stage and who kicked their opponents in the behind. And people were more focused on how great they were than on their gender. It is pretty historical. For the first show too, since it was the first same-sex couple that has ever competed on Dancing with the Stars, Jojo Siwa was literally making history with her appearance dancing with her dance partner Jenna. And even if she didn't win, she will always be the first female to dance with another female on the show. No one can take that achievement away from her. How did it feel? Getting the chance to dance with another female was a big honor for the openly queer teen, she said. She knew what a big deal it would be for people all around the earth. And according to her, it is an even bigger privilege to be called a gay icon, since she would like to represent so many young people all around the world that don't have the same voice that she has and might look up to her. So, was this the first time talking about this? This was a pretty epic interview for JoJo and Laverne Cox, but it was not the first time that Jojo Siwa has been asked about being a gay icon. In fact, it has been a big talking point in pretty much every interview that she has done since the time that she has come out publicly. On The Ellen Show, it was another big point of discussion, and once again, JoJo expressed how honored she felt being given the title of being a gay icon, especially when it came from other famous members of the LGBTQ+ community. Who are some of the people that Siwa is most proud to be counted among? We will check that out next. Plus, we will get to see some other Jojo Siwa news too. How do you feel about people calling Siwa a gay icon? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Let's check it all out. Next, who does she look up to? When speaking with Ellen DeGeneres, she spoke about how unreal it has felt when people called her a gay icon, because that is a title that she has always associated with some of the big names that she has always looked up to. She mentioned that Ellen was one of those people, but also named some pretty massive stars that she loves, the likes of Freddie Mercury and Lady Gaga, all people who gave a voice to her community. It was a mind-blowing moment for Siwa when people started to count her among those people. The impact of Jojo Siwa coming out. It hasn't been long since Siwa came out as pansexual with an Instagram post that had the Lady Gaga song Born This Way on it. But despite the doubts of some, the reaction that she has had has been really positive so far. People have been really supportive, and when she started dating and later broke up with her first public girlfriend, it made loads of headlines. But one of the best moments for Siwa, according to her, is when there are adults that say that they wish there was someone like her for them to look up to when they were young. Knowing that she is that person for a whole new generation of youths has helped her feel really great about opening up her private life to the public. She's only 18 years old and has admitted that she is always changing. It has been hard to be such a young person having so many eyes on her, but she is probably used to it by now since she has been dealing with it since she was a little kid. Still, Siwa has said that the entire experience on Dancing with the Stars has completely changed her life, and not only the experience, but her dance partner Jenna Johnson has completely changed her life too. It seems like it has all been really amazing for her. Let's talk about changing her hair. In other Jojo Siwa news, fans noticed that she has made a pretty drastic change to her looks in the last few months. It makes complete sense. She's 18 years old. Obviously, she's not going to want to keep the same look that she has had for years. But change isn't easy, especially when your signature look is such a big part of your brand. It started even before she got her first chance at the spotlight. Fans know she started out at age 9 on the show Dance Moms, and even before featuring on the show, her mother started coloring her hair blonde and started to decorate it with the giant bows we have come to associate with Siwa. It has been her look for years, making it really hard when she wanted to shake things up and change her hair. Jojo said that she was more nervous to tell her mom that she wanted a new hairdo than when she was coming out. She felt it was time to change things and get a bit more of a mature look. But don't worry too much. Her bows will always be part of her life, and there will surely be times when we get to see them again. It just won't be a part of her everyday look anymore. She wanted to still be authentic and genuine with her fans to make sure that they get to see all parts of her. Lastly, the glamorous red carpet look. Jojo is growing up and shaking things up, and she's allowing fans to see that part of her even now. She showed off her new look at a few recent award shows, including the American Music Awards and the People's Choice Awards. I must say, she looks lovely and looks like she's having a lot of fun exploring her style. What did you think of Jojo Siwa's new look? Let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching.